Hi, I'm Charles with AniCap. Our protagonist named Akutsu is a demon from Hell. Hell is at war with the angels, so Akutsu has been tasked with finding allies to join their army. His search starts in a high school on Earth, and he makes quite the impression on one girl in particular with his immense strength. Akutsu has chosen someone to recruit to the demon army, but he ends up getting a shocking surprise instead. Akutsu waits outside a classroom for his new teacher to call him in for his introduction. The teacher tells Akutsu that he has nothing to worry about, but everyone is whispering about him inside. Akutsu is finally called and throws the door open with excitement. The 16-year-old Akutsu is introduced, but everyone is shocked to see that he is missing quite a bit of hair. The teacher explains that Akutsu didn't like having a shaved head when he was young, so he tried to use his father's hair growth tonic. Unfortunately, it was some kind of permanent hair removal cream, so the dummy turned out like this. The teacher sympathizes with his brother in baldness, and Akutsu reveals a little bit about himself. His favorite hobby is exploring pharmacies, and his favorite word is follicles. He concedes that his life has been a complete and utter waste up to this point, but he hopes to make some good memories with his new classmates. Everyone sympathizes with the seemingly weak and feeble transfer student as they cheer him for being so strong and tell him things like "you got this." This is all a huge lie from Akutsu, and it's just a disguise Akutsu's genius brain came up with. Deep down, he wonders how they could fall for such an obvious trick, but he reminds himself that humans are stupid. Just then, Mr. Baldman spots something on Akutsu's head and removes it for him. This shockingly removes the bald cap Akutsu was wearing and reveals a luscious full head of hair. Professor Baldman is furious to have been betrayed by his brother in baldness, but Akutsu tries to explain that it was a miracle and his hair just grew out. Akutsu acts frustrated to have hair now and curses the follicles that reside on the top of his head. After making a scene by pulling out some of his hair, Akutsu goes to take a seat. He thinks about how he was just doing as someone instructed him to do. Things didn't really go as planned, but that's okay since no one really seems to be that suspicious of who he really is. Akutsu comes across his desk neighbor named Lily and instantly has deep feelings about how her face looks. Her smile causes him to nearly have a heart attack, and his body spazzes out uncontrollably. After he regains control of his limbs, Akutsu thinks about how fulfilled his life would be if she was his girlfriend. Akutsu comes up with the brilliant idea to ask her the question he has come to the school to ask, but has no clue how to bring it up. Some kid named Hiroda walks right up to her, reciting a poem and asking her out on a date. Lily quickly shuts down this doofus, and a kid named Tanigawa apologizes about his friend's behavior. Hiroda is well known for asking out any girl he sees, but he has taken a liking to Lily for now. The trio of nerds go to chat out in the hallway, and they explain to Akutsu that Lily just transferred to the school a little earlier than he did. Hiroda simps over her super hard, even going so far as to call her an angel, startling our boy. Hiroda wishes his new buddy luck with Lily though, since she has already rejected him 5 times. Hiroda is one determined simp as he plans to give it another shot while Tanigawa tries to stop him. Akutsu is amazed that she seems to be able to entrance humans, so he determines that he was right to choose her to ask his secret question. After school, he decides to head home and think of a strategy to use to ask her his question, but he just so happens to bump into her. He wonders what she was doing in some dark alley, but the clumsy girl explains that she just got a bit lost. Akutsu realizes that this is the perfect opportunity to ask his question, but he panics and just awkwardly introduces himself again. Lily formally introduces herself back, but Akutsu notices that her sleeve is torn. Akutsu panics since he thinks he did it, but Lily explains that it wasn't him, and she doesn't want to talk about it. She determines that there must be some reason for them bumping into each other, and shockingly asks him to go get some tea. Atsuko of course agrees to it, and then to enjoy each other's company on the way there. However, just as Lily crosses the street, Truck-kun appears with real bad intentions. She is about to get isekai straight into another dimension, but Akutsu transforms to save her. Onlookers are not sure what happened, but have a moment of silence to mourn the death of Truck-kun. Akutsu absolutely destroyed it, and he apologizes to Lily for grabbing her so roughly. She is shocked when he explains that his body only hurts a little, and even more startled when she sees his transformed face. However, instead of screaming in terror, she gives a sneaky little smile. Bystanders call an ambulance, but Lily seems to have other plans as she gets Akutsu out of there. At a park, Lily thanks her boy for saving her, and she apologizes for the inconvenience. She points out that he was somehow fine after pulling an Uno reverse card on Truck-kun, so she wonders what he is. Aside from that, his face looked all weird, so she wonders if he's not human. Akutsu falls into despair as he can't believe he blew his cover so soon. He thinks he must continue lying, but notices that she doesn't seem to be acting negatively about the situation. Akutsu decides to just take a chance, so he admits that he isn't human. He transforms and reveals that he's actually a demon. Akutsu came to the human realm on business. Hell is in danger as it's in a power struggle with the angels. Hell could soon be destroyed, but his fellow demons are all slacking off. Because of this, his superior wants to appoint a charismatic leader to motivate the people of Hell. Akutsu has been tasked with finding this person. He has only begun his search and now finally asks Lily if she would be willing to help the demons. She seems pretty hesitant, so Akutsu explains that she could just show up once in a while to boost morale until they find the right person for the job. Lily explains that she's a bit shocked to learn that demons are real. She is surprised since he saved her from falling into the hands of Truck-kun, and he seems to be a nice guy overall. Lily wonders if he is sure he wants her help and points out that there isn't anything special about her. Akutsu is certain and explains that it has to be her since he needs a person that everyone will like. Lily strangely wonders if they will hate her or fear her, but Akutsu says they won't. Lily wonders if he is sure about that and shockingly uses some strange power to restrain him. Akutsu has no clue what's going on and Lily laughs like an evil maniac. She calls him a foolish demon for trying to seduce her and reveals that she is what one would call a servant of heaven. Akutsu couldn't be more stunned to see that she is an angel, but Lily's enjoying herself quite a bit. The embarrassment he must feel for inviting an enemy to the demon realm makes her laugh to no end. She tells Akutsu to stop trying to escape her chain as she manifested it herself. Lily has complete and total control over its strength and length, so there is no hope for him. She then reveals that this isn't even her first fight of the day. This crazy chick actually tore her sleeve when she was taking down another demon before bumping into him. She let her guard down thinking it was a mere beast type, and it got her a bit, causing her to lose her temper. That is when they bumped into each other. This evil angel then reveals that she made sure to humiliate the demon plenty before exorcising it slowly. Now she wonders how she will exorcise Akutsu. Akutsu concedes that he can't be mad at Lily for wanting to exorcise him since they are enemies, and he would do the same. However, Akutsu gets upset and reveals that it's because she humiliated one of his kind. Her kind always does that sort of thing, so he is determined to teach the wretched angel her place. Akutsu somehow manages to break the chain and tells her that it would be best if she didn't underestimate demon kind. Akutsu uses a powerful attack, but Lily dodges easily and fakes being scared. She never expected to meet a demon that could break her chain, but she is very impressed with him. Akutsu doesn't want to hear it, so he attacks, but Lily just sends him flying. She chains him up again, but admits that Akutsu seems to be a cut above the typical demon. Lily states that it's almost a shame that she has to eliminate him, but she must do it. Akutsu realizes that he will surely not live past this moment, and Lily summons her weapon. She offers to let him go if he tells her Hell's plans, but Akutsu doesn't even believe her. Lily decides to just end it then, and Akutsu regrets not having accomplished anything with his useless life. Just then, he is stunned as Lily simply decides to call off the exorcism. Akutsu can't believe that she's just going to let him go, but she reveals that that's not it. She is actually going to take him under her supervision and have him help her with her work. Lily explains that she just wants to get closer to him, but it's pretty obvious that she is just messing with him. She gets serious to explain that she can't really give him all the details, but if he agrees to help her with her goals, then she will free him. Akutsu still doesn't completely believe her, but she explains that angels fundamentally cannot lie. She threatens to send his embarrassing picture all over the internet, which probably isn't nearly as bad as getting exorcised, but Akutsu determines that he has no other choice. He agrees to cooperate, but there's one thing left to do before setting him free. In order to prove his servitude, she demands that he put on a collar. He hesitates for just a second, so Lily pins him down as if the chain wasn't enough already. He begs for mercy, but she declines. Lily makes sure that he doesn't move and forces the collar on him. Akutsu doesn't realize this now, but he just made a terrible mistake. He thought his only error was attempting to hire the enemy. However, what Lily just did to him makes him unable to return to Hell. Thanks for watching my recap. Sign up to my free newsletter if you want to show some support to the channel. Link is in the description.